Yeah, no, I understand that. No, yeah, man, we gotta get some more in. It's gonna be a lot. I've been recording like a shitload of content, so it's a lot that's about to come out.
For your personal page and stuff like that?
Yeah. Like just all kind of shit I used to put on.
Hey Lala, is he watching the show tonight or something? Shit.
Oh, she getting ready for him. She getting prepared.
See, but that's what I'm talking about right there.
She's getting prepared.
Your ass just be out here just throwing shit, and then you recording. So this is the part that you could put on YouTube. I don't trust you. See,
you gotta find that one little part.
We gotta hit gold. We gotta find gold.
You gotta get to that little piece.
But you calling me out because of who I'm talking to.
Lala, I don't know who you're talking to.
No, I'm not saying you don't have to know them, but you keep bringing that up like that, like, you know.
Lala.
In other words, don't get her in trouble, my nigga. Is what she's saying.
Yeah, that's what she's saying. I feel you.
She just wanted to be natural, but he just watching kinda. But at the same time, like, yeah, shit.
No, that would require us to be Facebook friends, and we're not. So.
Oh Lord, jeez.
Yeah.
So that's how y'all do it, huh? That's how y'all do it. Go ahead, give me the game. Keep giving me some more.
I'm not giving you all the game. Like me and him.
Are you gonna put it on Facebook?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean on Facebook.
Crazy thing about it is, so we're not Facebook friends, but yeah. Him and I are not Facebook friends, but we're Instagram friends. And I feel that if you are a part of my Instagram, you are really more in tune with me than Facebook.
Well, yeah, Facebook different.
No, Facebook got different. There's different levels for everything. Now, if you got a hold of my Twitter and you can see my personal Twitter and know that I be talking real crazy, and when I'm in my feelings, I be on my personal Twitter.
Oh wow. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's just I mean, that's not giving up everybody's game. That's just that's how I play the game.
That's how you get down.
Player.
I remember a friend of mine, she had a 3-step on how to get rid of a motherfucker.
How to get rid of them?
We're not on Facebook yet.
I really like this. We really need to have this conversation.
What?
What are you doing?
Are you talking about how you phase them out, Chase?
Yeah.
Are you talking about how you phase them out?
Yeah, I remember I told you about that. How y'all doing? I ain't talked to y'all in a minute. Everybody alive, that's good. I see your hair looking luxurious.
What you eating?
I feel like we all need
mine's popping today too.
You know what?
Y'all snacking. I feel like I need to go get something to eat too.
I'm eating vegetables.
What y'all eating?
That don't look like vegetables.
Well, this is cauliflower like a motherfucker.
It don't look like it.
Well, because it got Parmesan garlic from Buffalo Wild Wings on it.
Look like a bowl of cereal.
Hey,
cornflakes.
With a fork, my nigga? How you pick the cereal? I don't want that kind of cereal.
That would be good.
All right.
Can you help your friend?
You over there dropping?
Lala.
Everybody, look, all the girls got their hair just out. You know what I'm saying? She got her makeup beat on y'all goddamn man.
First of all, I was really going to tell you about how I couldn't come in on video. I could come through audio, but I wasn't going to be able to come in through video if I had took out my braids. But I
but you tabled that motherfucker, huh?
I figured that out, how to, make it look.
Make it look like, yeah, but the front taken out.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, the front ain't taken out yet. It's the back that's taken out, but I can't take it all the way out because I got a conference call.
Women are so smart. Y'all will goddamn. Yes, I'm getting most of my hair, but let me leave this front part so I can pull it back and it just look like everything's still done. Camouflage.
I look like I'm intact, but Okay.
Intact is the word. I'm dead in a bitch. You say intact.
Humpy, it's this button called
record, nigga, or live.
My bad. Yeah.
He don't know how to work anything. There you go. Now and say we on Facebook.
How old are you?
Hey man.
He old as hell. He old as hell. That's what's wrong with him.
You get like my tax lady.
Oh,
good.
Which?
What your tax
Okay.
lady do?
She didn't do
You do taxes.
Right, number one. Hallelujah for her.
Hallelujah.
Okay,
she does do
so
taxes.
what is it? What you gonna name this Humvee?
Oh, go ahead.
You know,
I think I put on that Shenanigans. Am I live? Are we live on?
yes.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Yeah, I was just going with the flow. I think,
You so special.
I know everybody. So here we go. It's your baby Humvee, and this is Humvee's house party. Why I'm the only one shaking? Just
Because
shake.
I told you that.
Shake it.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. If you got an apple,
don't follow Lala. So guess what? I'm gonna do it all over again. Okay.
that's
It's your
fine.
baby Humvee,
That sounds
and this
good.
is Humvee's house
Oh,
party.
sorry.
No, don't put this on me. I don't
He's
care.
so
if
Shake
you-
your computer, man.
No, you're not. Because listen, you shake your computer ain't gonna work no more.
Niggas don't need new computers.
That ain't nothing but the monitor screen. We ain't talking about the
Maybe
body
you're
of the
shaking
computer.
accidentally.
How you shake one piece like that?
It ain't.
You just doing this to the.
That's it.
I just move around. I'm not. This costs money. I'm broke.
Hey, this is Humvee's house
Thank
party.
you. Please tell him again.
And
I'ma
you know how we
interrupt you.
do. Each and every week we are here, and guess what? We have guests. We got guests in the house.
Yes.
Right.
Stace, do you want to introduce them or you want me to introduce
Sure. Everybody.
Wow. First
It's my
problem.
podcast peeps. We got Shay, King Colin P, Chase, and we have Jessica Lola.
Hello.
My Houston, I'm just saying, folks.
Chase, you can't
Ooh,
be
y'all
eating
y'all
food
are
on
just
here.
so
Y'all supposed to be
bland.
live. Y'all supposed to be
So
live on here.
bland. Y'all are so bland.
Bruh.
Yeah.
You want me to holler? It's Monday, bruh.
All together at
Monday.
the same time. That would have been great.
It's been a long week already. But go ahead.
You're right.
And it's
You
just
are right.
Monday.
Hey, from Houston, I'm just saying podcast. Thank you, Stace, for inviting them out.
Really appreciate it.
I know we were supposed to link up King this weekend. Jess, it's good seeing you. Man, what is that right there? You.
I've
did
been
it to him
having
again?
this all on my arm.
Jess, I did not know you had that.
How you didn't know? You thought it was a shirt?
What?
I never knew.
I've been wearing a lot of long sleeves lately. I'm sitting in the house. I have pajamas on underneath, so just you know, I felt like I could wear a decent top.
As you can see, we're missing one member of the squad. Well, actually two, if you count. If you count the comedians. If you count.
Okay, so let me tell y'all that Humvee don't know how to do math.
Right, because he just started going through two.
Yes, we actually are missing a total of three. If you count
1, 2, 3. Right.
Yeah, if you count Ben, shout out to Ben.
Jesus,
Ben the damn fool.
Lord.
Shout out to Shabazz Comedy. Make sure
Shabazz is his name?
Shabazz.
Come on now.
Brother Shabazz. He be
Shabazz? Oh my God, I'm not living right.
Boing boing.
And our super trooper, Miss Victoria.
Yes.
Get better.
Get better.
Is she okay? Is it like regular sick or?
No, she got the vid.
She got the Rona.
She has the 19.
She got that 19.
She has the 19. I'm sorry.
And let's be like we all she told us that was like really, you know, you get that kind of text message. You're like, whoa, did I?
No, it's real, man.
That's real.
Now, Corona is a thing.
Oh yeah, no, it's real. It's real in these streets.
Yeah.
A lot of people got like a couple of my coworkers got it, so it's real.
Before we proceed, I don't mean to be rude or anything, but since Humvee was being rude again, he did not introduce me. That's
why does he do that to you like that?
Because he's a hater. He's a fucking
God
hater.
damn.
Just a hater.
And he in the city. You see him in the city.
Yeah,
hey,
in the street.
I said every time I'm on, that boy be in the city.
he belongs to the damn streets. That's where he at. You know what? He belongs to the streets.
He
be out there. But yeah, like he be on Main Street and everything.
What? Oh my
look, that's the street. You gonna take the exit. You gonna exit. Go to Main.
You know what I don't understand?
Yeah, this is 10.
So, is there like really an arrest warrant for Donald Trump? Like, how does that work? Does he just like show up to Iran and then is that real?
I didn't even hear about that.
First of all, I don't know. Let me tell y'all what I also heard. I also
Lost.
heard that the man he said that because the numbers are down, that if the numbers keep going down, that he's been in a type of mood and it's really been hurting his feelings, and that
In a mood.
he will drop out the race if his
Who?
numbers. Agent
Donald
Orange.
Trump.
I don't call Agent Orange. That's his name.
The Bronx Wonder. Good.
I heard that.
His name. He is Agent Orange. I don't care what nobody say. He need to just get his name plate.
A
Agent
little orange man.
He's just weird.
Hey, let me
But
go
yes,
ahead introduce in the house we got.
Oh, I'm Lala Speaks because
Oh, we just got there.
We just got there. In the house we got.
Jay, sorry.
In the house we got. Who want to go?
King Condi.
See,
Hey, in the house we got.
Jessica Lola.
Hey, what's going down?
Introducing.
Hey, B, I see you out there. Everybody that's tuned in, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys share the show. Share the show each and every Monday. We're here around 7:30.
around. Let me tell you.
Pre-game before I hit
Every
the
now and
This
then.
shit ain't
Humvee is
7:30.
always on CP
It's
time.
goddamn 8:00. Fuck that. It's 8:00.
Humvee is always on CP
She say
time.
it's goddamn
Always.
8:00. Yeah.
He is late to his own damn party.
What
Hey.
kind of time is that? Is
I
that
don't
CP?
know.
Which
That,
time?
I don't know if that is even CP time. I don't know what kind of time.
That's on
We need to change that. Is it now BC? Like
right?
people,
Like,
we can't. I don't know if we can still
BP?
say CP.
We say CP.
Is
Okay.
CP still acceptable?
Yeah.
Well, hell.
For C
I'm
people.
just asking.
For C people.
For CP.
For C
All right,
people.
I'm just making sure.
All right, let's go ahead and get right into it. We can talk about the shenanigans. Since we're in Houston, let's talk about the COVID shenanigans. Or should I say COVID shenanigans? Or the Rona shenanigans?
Rona.
Okay, so where do you want to start? Do you want to talk about the governor and his ass being fucking slow? Or you want to talk about
I see the
what?
when you got a when you have a mask on and you go to the store, and so you can barely hear the person. It sounds like they're mumbling through their mask, right?
Right.
So I seen a little clip when Pence got off the plane. He was in Dallas. I think Abbott was right there, and they was at the landing strip. They both had masks on, and you like, that's all you seen. So I was like, I know Pence cannot hear him with that damn mask on in the damn landing strip.
Oh, at a landing strip with a mask on. Yeah, no.
Both of them had masks on.
It's very hard to talk with them. We have to wear them at work. It's like, bro, it's extremely hard to talk. Like, give direction, bro.
You what?
Oh, then if you got glasses on and you're talking in the
Yeah,
mask.
and they get fogged up, bro.
Man, let me tell you something about them glasses. I wear glasses. I'm like, man, forget them glasses. Just forget them. I just can't see out here in these streets.
She said, I can breathe, though. That's what really matters.
Shit.
Breathe your own air. Make sure you brush your teeth, too.
Right.
You know, hygiene is very important. You know, you really should make sure that you are washing yourself. And please, y'all, don't buy up all the goddamn toilet paper. God damn.
I wonder what it's
That
going to
is
be this
happening.
time. What do you think
That's happening again?
Oh, it's
In
going to shut
COVID?
down.
Yeah, because people are they're
paper.
panicking. Like, okay, if this, there's a lot of people who believe that this is not real. This is just some type of government scheme or whatever.
Right.
If it ain't real, then don't go to the store. Don't take your ass to the store, okay? Don't
That's
be
a
prepared.
fact.
Yeah, that sounds right.
That's a fact.
On top of the fact that we're in hurricane season. Y'all do know that, right?
Yep.
I mean,
And
that's every year,
and
bro.
flu
Like,
season.
that's every year, bro.
I know, but
It's
flu
It hit
season.
different this year, though.
Coronavirus.
I understand. I just think a hurricane season is, I bet, could be an unplanned vacation. Like, at this point in life, being from this area, like, I guess we may be just taking a ride to Dallas for 3 weeks. Like, maybe. I don't know.
Been off since March 20 or 16th. That's how long I've Corona
That's
vacation.
how long you, for real?
I've been
You what?
I've been working from home since March 16th, 17th.
Oh, I've been the same way. I had to go in the office for one thing.
Must be nice.
And They're like, we'll see you tomorrow. I said, oh no, absolutely not. I am going to go back home because I had a full-edged panic attack on the way here because I ain't used to it.
Right.
21-day habit.
Man.
You know, I've been working the whole time.
Yeah. I'm essential.
I've been working the whole time.
It's not that I haven't been working. I haven't. It's not that I haven't been working, but not going to the.
Yeah, we're not saying that. We're saying that we're having to actually get in the car and like commute still.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No.
So do y'all think they're gonna close us down again?
I think so.
Yeah, probably.
I'm surprised.
Arizona on 30 days. They just put their 30-day, like a lot of stuff closed.
Mhm.
California halted all of their openings, like that were supposed to start on Monday. And I don't know, those are the other two populated places. I feel like it would only make sense if they're doing it and they're not even having as many as us that we would have to do it.
Right.
I feel that we will close back, and I'm surprised if the judge didn't get exposed because she's there in quarantine now. They're self-isolating for 14 days. If she didn't have, she would have figured out how to close down before Friday because they're about to act up.
Right.
Oh, it's about to be bad. Damn, it's gonna be bad. They started doing fireworks around my house yesterday. I'm like, I was like an old man last night.
For real?
I was an old man, bro.
Just last night.
I will report your hair. Anyway, as I was about to say, it's about 9:30.
Yeah.
And all you hear, pow! I'm like, bro, it is like, I was like, oh man, it's too early for this right now.
Hey,
you got like 3 more days.
And that's so bad. Look at him. You talking about old man? You could tell he sound old.
He's an old man. Chase, you're an old man.
I got gray hair.
Chase, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 32.
Nigga, you acting like you 52.
Bruh, I gotta go to work in the morning, and these niggas out here.
How about that? He sound like he's 72 now. I got to
Yeah, 72 time.
Yeah, them 72-year-old men, they ain't got shit doing.
They ain't got nothing.
They gonna wake up, make coffee, and then go back to sleep.
Don't worry.
They read the newspaper at 5 a.m.
Right, yeah, and smoke a cigarette, old ass. Trying to die.
Still watching it in the heat of the night.
Don't y'all hate on the heat of the night.
I love it though.
They watching Sanford and Son hard.
Y'all know we ain't got nothing else to watch but reruns.
And Golden Girls. Still do.
Oh, speaking of Golden Girls, I'm glad.
I don't know how they made us. Speaking of, go ahead.
Well, because it's something that happened. I'm trying to help you out. Look, Humpy don't have no outline. So the Golden Girls have pulled off the episode where it was an episode on the Golden Girls where they had like masks on their face. It looked like
they were mud masks. They were
mud masks in the episode, but they pulled it off of Hulu because they were saying that don't worry, because I got some more. That it's it's bad for
right.
The culture that we're in right now.
Listen, dear white people, I don't. Hopefully, I'm not offending anybody, but listen, I just want y'all to arrest the people who did it wrong. Okay, I just want justice for them. I don't need you to change the fucking bedroom name on real estate. The master bedroom is fine with me, okay?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You ain't got to change it to the owner's retreat, okay? The master bedroom is
The
fine.
owner's retreat.
I don't know how that's gonna make anything sound a little bit better for me.
No, because we were still property at some point.
Okay,
and
yeah.
Still ownership.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to leave Uncle Ben and goddamn Ancient Mama alone. Just leave that shit alone. It's been done. It's been all these years now.
You're right.
What's the female? Okay.
What do you
go ahead.
So, okay, just to add on to what she's talking about.
Hey DB.
It reminds DB anything. It reminds me of when whenever a racist person is approached, they go completely around what you really fucking talking about.
Yes.
So it's like
on a bigger scale.
So it's like it's really what they're saying is we racist as fuck. We're gonna change this. We're not gonna change the structure at all. We're not gonna make nothing really change. We're gonna change the package, and it's the same motherfucking candy bar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it seems.
That's
like.
it.
It sounds just like.
So my other question is: are y'all gonna stop selling watermelon?
Hold on. What?
Whoa.
Because like watermelon ain't got
I
watermelon.
just ate like a shitload of watermelon today. What's
I don't know why
I know.
she even said that.
I'm just saying that is a part of
Right.
the culture that you are so trying to.
That would be watermelon, fried chicken, Kool-Aid. I
Right.
mean, the list goes on. Those are all foods.
I'm surprised they ain't stopped all that yet.
No,
So
just
what is
red
Popeyes
Kool-Aid.
gonna do?
Red Kool-Aid.
Red Kool-Aid.
Popeyes gonna shut down to feel better? No, they not.
No, Popeyes ain't gonna shut down the field. Better.
Did y'all see that list? Oh, go ahead.
I understand why a lot of this is happening because, especially with some of these statues, cause I've never seen all the statues that are around. But when I saw the one where I don't know who it was, but it was like the Indian on one side and it was like a slave on the other side, and and
where was that at?
I don't know where it's at. I just saw it was like they showed a lot of the statues that are being removed.
Okay.
And then there was another one where I think it was maybe Abraham Lincoln. I want to say it's Abraham Lincoln, and it was like a slave kneeling down with the shackles.
Yeah.
I have a question about the statues.
But you can't say y'all need to get over it if there's signs of it everywhere. I've never seen any of those, but realistically, they need to be gone.
Yeah.
But
I can understand the statues and the flags.
You knew what you were doing when you put it up. Okay? Yeah. It's just that simple. Right. There was a thing that I saw talking about Thomas Jefferson.
Right.
Sorry guys, I have 3 dogs and clearly
you're not playing with 3 of them.
Hunger time. They're ready to eat.
Right.
They can wait. They be all right. It ain't dinner time for them yet. But no, there was a thing about Thomas Jefferson, and it's how is it that only Black people knew about this history? Did anyone else want to know? Or
everybody knows. They knew about the history.
Well, it's suppressed. One, and now it's suppressed. It's purposely, a lot of things are purposely suppressed. That's the issue. I mean, just as far as the statues thing, the statues are very important. They was talking about how in DC, where the statue that Stacey's talking about. The way that DC set up, you constantly see statues, so you have a constant historic background or thought process towards that. Mm-hmm. So they basically said statues are a way for people in the past to make it to the future. So it's if you continue this narrative or show this narrative, it continues to live out through. Right. The particular statue she's talking about, it was supposed to symbolize, the end of slavery or whatever. But it's still very offensive, and it should be taken down. There's a whole talk on that kind of stuff by Greg Carr. Everybody should go look into him. Greg Carr, he's a professor and a chair at Howard University, and he teaches Africana studies. So I've been learning a lot of stuff. Yeah. Yes, I've been learning a lot of stuff over there.
You got a YouTube page, though?
So they're doing in class with Carr, every Saturday they give you a little hint, some stuff to just make you maybe go get books or something like that. I used to study African studies in college, so 8 years ago. But in class with Carr, here's a number of talks. He broke down Dave Chappelle, 846. He broke that shit down. The breakdown took an hour and 20 minutes.
Wow.
To let you know everything that Dave Chappelle actually spoke about in that.
For real. Good. Definitely.
That motherfucker out of there. God damn. He needs a
Go check on Lana.
First of all, if you would start this thing on time, my dogs would know how to eat on time.
He say,
I can't rush them.
You're right, Lana. You're right. All right. Let's talk about Dr. Dre and his divorce.
Ooh.
That's happening.
He gonna get some money, maybe.
Hold on, is she
will, and
what's her name? Nicole Young?
She will.
She already know what she already has planned out.
I mean, she rich already, but she gonna be
filthy rich. You know that
and by yourself. Look, you don't need nothing else.
That Amazon rich.
Ooh, trillion! Come on.
So his net worth is $800 million.
God,
so you bust that down.
Really?
Everybody getting
But I
$400.
mean, does he really need
net.
$800
That's
million?
net worth.
Okay, yes. Yes, he
Does he really
do.
need 800?
Yes, he do.
No.
See, when they start clapping like this, we need to talk about it. Because this is a problem.
And there's
Wait.
This not I want what I deserve. This is I want all that
all
shit.
the money. I want
But
all
okay,
of it.
so wait, time out.
That shit? Nah,
They
bro.
were together. They've been married for how long?
Since
25 years. 25
Look.
years.
I guarantee.
25 years.
I guarantee
Yeah.
that after this divorce is finalized in the next 6 months, I'll give it.
So it's gonna be a quick one.
No, I'm gonna say 6 months. Okay,
Mhm.
she's
on
already
6
got
months.
the book in the works to write a tell-all book, and she's gonna talk about. She gonna expose his ass.
And the show is gonna be on what channel?
I feel like it's gonna be bad if she do.
The book?
Bad for who and why?
Because he was known for being abusive back in the day.
Yeah, so I think that if she's gonna come out and talk about all of that, she's gonna talk about the abuse. She's gonna talk about how he is as a father, as a husband, and
she say the abuse, the alleged abuse.
It ain't no alleged shit. His ass, he like to beat women. He don't know how to keep his hands to his
We don't know if he beat her.
He did beat Michelle A.
Wow,
that's why her voice sound like that.
Right.
No,
he made it like that.
No, her voice is always.
Her voice is always.
Her voice has always been like that. So don't lie.
I don't know about the book. I don't know about the book, but I will say that she definitely deserves for her $400 million. He'll be okay with his $400 million. Like that's okay. You know
what? You took 25 years of my goddamn life.
Even if they're rich,
take care.
Still gotta give half.
But the question is like,
you lucky that's all I'm taking is half, and I don't take the whole 800. That's what the hell you lucky.
Why are you taking 800 from me though?
For wasting my goddamn time. Shit.
Didn't she file for divorce?
So Victoria said there will be an NDA in place for the settlement, which would make sense.
That would make
sense.
I'm sure.
Yeah, she ain't no. Yeah, she can't now.
Yeah.
So,
what was her reason for the divorce? Like, what did she? Did it say the?
She's probably tired of him.
They said just
it didn't say
irreconcilable differences. Yeah, that's what it says.
Oh, that's what they said. Oh, they ain't giving you nothing. Okay.
Not a damn.
In California, he at least has to pay alimony or a settlement or whatever.
He has to pay alimony. Their kids are grown, so he doesn't have to pay child support. But alimony is
that child support be
right. So,
but California is a community state property.
I think their children are adults too.
Yes, all their children are adults.
Yeah, I said it would have been.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's community property, so
I need to find out the law.
Have y'all ever realized
they're not
just
like
in case,
they're not. California is not like Texas. But have y'all ever realized that a lot of celebrities end up having their kids in California, and that's why? You ever notice? Rob Kardashian.
But didn't they already live in?
I just thought they
was already in Cali. They was already in Cali.
No, but I'm just saying, like.
What about Future?
Future got kids everywhere, right?
His kids is everywhere. Yeah, his kids is everywhere. Okay, his kids is all amongst
like Democrats.
He
plot his kids on the map.
He probably got kids in damn Hawaii, and he don't even know it.
You're right. You're right, man.
It's ridiculous.
Oh, when that album come out, bro. I'm not gonna
but see, I don't know about
kids.
Huh?
Right. A Future album about his kids.
Not about his kids, by one of his kids. Either one. Anybody.
Oh, I have something else to bring up. Since we did bring up Dr. Dre, I mean, this kind of goes with it. So Megan Thee Stallion put out her new song.
Oh, yeah. Is the whole thing?
I seen it at the BET Awards. Not at the BET Awards. Did anybody watch the BET Awards?
I ain't watching that shit on
Humvee, you win? No.
You heard.
You know what? You wouldn't be.
I would have went.
You would be surprised.
It wouldn't. It's not a surprise.
He go everywhere, goddamn else.
Yeah, he showed the fuck new. Dancing in the goddamn streets.
If you notice,
like,
I forgot.
Yeah, I saw him smoking a cigar.
Somebody.
And he was good in the house.
Not Summer Walker, but I think like J Rock or Sir or somebody was performing, and I was in the little When they were showing everybody watching on Zoom, I was in there. If you guys go back and watch.
See? Oh, okay.
That's great.
Anyways, what I was gonna say is, sorry, I didn't mean to be a rude like that. But when he came out, when it, the song came out, then the alleged daughter of Eazy-E comes out, the one that was on that hip hop show, and saying that no one gave Megan Thee Stallion clearance, and no one has given their family any money in regards to their father's legacy. And then it came out, Trick Daddy posted this. It came out that that girl is not really his kid. Allegedly,
yeah.
You lying.
I just know Eazy-E's son. I don't know none of the
daughters. Had quite a few children.
Yeah.
Is what,
that's my good best voice.
Yeah, I had seen, it was like they had posted a picture and it was like 6 or 7. It was a lot of them, right? And so these two women, I kind of seen the back and forth with them a little bit. One was, she's a rapper, and the other one, I guess she was like, he was with the mom, and so she feels like she's more of a child to him than the others, because
they were right. Oh, they was the side piece babies,
right? And so of course they feel more entitled to his earnings and everything else, because these other children. But I mean, at the end of the day, they're all his children. So this other girl is his daughter,
and you can tell she is his daughter,
right? And yeah,
the non-rapper one.
Yeah, and I think they look alike, but whatever, that's neither here nor there. But and so what she was saying was that all of these other rappers are getting clearance to be able to remake his songs, but they're not allowing the family to do that either. And so there was like back and forth between the sisters, but at the end of the day, like they are actually sisters. They are, and he has quite a few children. Mm-hmm. So to do all this publicly, and he's not here to to be that dad or to tell them like, hey, y'all need to chill out, to
give that true clearance. Yeah.
Do you think that they're not getting quote unquote paid of clearance because of the record label? Like it's all still tied up behind that management?
Right. I think it had a lot to do with his estate. Okay. And the way that the estate was kind of handling things. I don't think that they're doing it properly that way. But I mean, y'all.
But if you got all these different women like fighting over this stuff, and maybe his family has gone on over the glory, so they can't.
I mean, the family, the siblings are the one beefing.
I understand. I get that part.
You mean older siblings?
I'm talking about
older family.
Yeah, like okay, if he wasn't married to anybody, who's in charge of his estate?
He was married. He was married, but then he got some bright lady with the ruthless. I forgot her name.
I mean, but wasn't there a whole issue when he was about to die around paperwork and things of that nature with everybody else? So the real question that y'all are asking in a way, maybe, is the question is like, does a record company, well, clearly the record company owns his masters or whatever.
Right.
And they can do what they want to do with them. They can get clearance because the record company owns the shit. It's not even part of his estate.
And even when you think about it, how many of those songs were, like, how much of it is his? Because, like, he didn't do the beat. He didn't actually write the songs. Like, when was it? It was Ice Cube that wrote the song. So it's like.
Ice Cube wrote it. Dre did the beat.
Yeah. Right. He was just a face.
Right.
So it's like, is it really,
Is it really that much?
But I mean, really fighting over,
He got famous off that song, "Boys in the
Hood." That
was a famous song.
That was his first song, right?
He got famous because he was a dope boy, and they said he got a cool voice. Go ahead and go on the booth.
Yeah,
right. And he was hard work first.
Just say this. I wrote it down on the paper. Just say this.
The boys in the hood is always home.
So now, since we're on the rap.
The rap.
There's rap
on
topic,
the rap.
On the rap topic.
On hip hop.
Over on the hip hop.
Hippity hop.
Versus Lala. What you were talking about?
Oh, the versus is on.
Yes. Versus is on, and my iPad is dead, so I can't watch all. But go back and watch it on YouTube. But it is tonight is Fabulous, and if you're watching us, you're not watching them, so that's pretty cool.
Thank you for watching us. Make sure you guys share the show. Share the show.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Fabulous and Jadakiss.
Who you got? Who you picking?
First of all, I have Jadakiss because I had a crush on him back in the day. So
I was trying to do his laugh. I can't do it.
Yeah, definitely. You cannot do it. You can go on about find something else.
Stace, who you got?
Yeah, so I never actually listened to Jadakiss, and I think that Fabulous is an abuser, so I'm just gonna sit this one out.
Ooh.
Okay, King, who you got?
Ooh.
Fabulous is an abuser.
Let me get everybody's who you got first. Get everybody's who you got.
We go.
I'm gonna go Jadakiss actually.
Okay.
Jess.
I don't have enough information on either person.
Oh, Jess.
That's amazing. And not surprised.
But thanks for asking.
She gave you finger guns, money.
No, may the best person win.
Right.
Yeah.
So we got. So it seems like we got 3 Jadakiss.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's Jadakiss, bro.
I'm the only one choosing Fab.
Yeah, but can we get back to the abuser portion?
But my question is, why Fab? Tell me why Fab. Tell me what songs would make Fab be over Jadakiss.
For me, like he had more like radio friendly songs. So when I heard the songs on the radio, I wanted to see who that person was, and check out his videos. Yeah, that swag. So it just made sense. And then Breathe is that's the go-to.
That's your song.
That's one of my Fab songs.
Okay.
And Fab and Loso's Way. That whole album was fire back in, like, I was in college when that came out. Jadakiss though, he was better with the group, me personally. He was better with the Lox. So going by himself, he just had the Knock Yourself Out joint with Melissa Ford. That's the only one that I remember. Of course he had other hits. I can't think off the top of my head the one with Anthony Hamilton. What's that joint? Anybody know it? Nobody? No?
Nope.
First of all, I'm skimming through. I'm just skimming through because I like the little verses, but when it comes to rap, the rappers, look, I like rap, but I don't know your whole catalog. I know a couple songs.
Right.
But if they were, when it's R&B night, oh yeah, I can go. Let's go. I can tell you what album you need to play the whole thing from start track to end.
Yeah.
But now, like this whole, I don't know.
So
Fabulous. I'm with Stace. Fabulous like to put his. I don't. You need to keep your hands to yourself. I don't support anybody.
We talked about this before we start recording. So like, what's your take, Stace? Stace, what's your take?
And the reason why it's so upsetting to me is because it's like it got pushed so far under the rug. Like once it came out, everybody was like, she still took him back, so he's still cool and we still popping. Like, no, it's still not okay. It's not okay.
Right.
That's what my problem is. It's like, I don't care if she took him back or not. Like he literally knocked this woman's teeth out. Like his current wife, girlfriend or wife or whoever she is to him.
She's pregnant, by the way. She's pregnant with his baby.
They're still because they're still together. I guess people are like, oh, well, it's fine. But it's like, no, what makes him different from any of these other abusers? Like I especially don't think that his music is popping enough to accept the fact that he puts his hands on people. Like I really don't.
Look, if y'all sitting here and want to cancel Bill Cosby, you need to damn well cancel his ass. Hey,
I'm not trying to cancel nobody.
I would say, but like he also punched her at like a lot, like 7 times.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, oh, that was rage. It was like, no, I beat the fuck out of you. Hit you 7 times.
I just never knew about this.
Damn.
Right. And so that's my issue. I do not take the domestic violence lightly, and no one seems to care. No one cares.
When did this happen? Like, bro, I'm like,
I agree with you.
This is not a secret. This has been going on for years.
I can't listen to nothing that I never listened to him from before. I never listened.
Just like he had the song with Tamia.
I don't listen to Fabulous, no.
Yeah.
He had the song with Tamia, right? I'm So Into You.
Yeah, Had a
You
song with
so
Lil
in,
Mo, everybody.
you so into somebody, but you.
You know,
It's
sometimes you just
not allegedly, but it was very clear.
He knocked that girl teeth out.
He did knock her teeth out. He did.
I'm sorry.
Allegedly.
This is just rough.
Like, it's rough for me to hear, and I'm going. See, I don't know anything about his private life, but like musically, he's talented.
But then that brings up the question we have almost every week.
Mm-hmm.
Can you separate the artist from the person from the music?
Can you separate the president from what he does, like his policy? You know, I feel like it's the same thing.
That's a little different because
that's Agent Orange is a whole different country. Agent Orange is a whole nother person.
You're running a country with a melting pot of different ethnicities.
Shit, he don't even know how to separate his tweets.
You can't you can't not like an ethnicity when you're the president of the entire United States.
It's not even just,
you can't separate that at all.
It's not even just that. Most politicians are their persona.
That's what I'm saying. Like
they really, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I didn't vote for him, so I understand, but I didn't vote for him.
As a president or a person and all that. So I think, you can't separate it.
You can't separate it.
He's saying
I don't think you can, but there's people that are like, well, I like his policies, but I just don't like him. And I'm like, well, those policies are in support of all the people that
his policies to me right now is it plays a big part of, it shows who he truly is. But I feel like his policies are trying to get people to come on his, like, oh, come on, like, come join me. But then I'm gonna screw your ass over in the long term. And you just don't know it because you're so dumb. You just not paying attention.
That's what I'm saying. So politicians are supposed to be, what they embody is supposed to be how their policies are.
They're
like for the most part. Yeah, they are. They're complete liars. But musicians, they might give you, go ahead. They might give you a certain mood of music, but then you don't ever see them. Like, like let's say it's Prince. We know what type of music it was, but he was always out the way.
Right.
But once you see them, what do you do with that? You know, so like,
okay, like we brought up on here before R. Kelly. Can you separate R. Kelly?
And I already know Humvee's stance on this.
Can you separate Robert Kelly from R. Kelly?
The guy Robert.
I'm probably because
Robert Sylvester. Let me go ahead and give out his whole name.
Sylvester.
Can you separate Ted Bundy from the Ted Bundy that went to work? No. He was great at work.
Kelly's different, bro.
Here's what the issue is with R. Kelly.
He too good.
And with him being a musician, and it's because here's the issue. He used his music and the type of music that he had to lure in his victim, right?
That's the scenario they created. Come on.
No.
See, look, y'all. I want y'all to know
everybody uses that scenario stage.
They lie.
He called himself the Pied Piper. No one told him that he was that. He said
right.
That
he read that book. He read that book.
And he definitely 100% lures people with the music that he has. He lures, and mind you, it is very attractive to adults. But like when you take a lot of what he says and what he does, and he pours that into children, like he does that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's like for them.
He used his music, his fame, all the other stuff to then fund everything he was doing. And because I'm in this status, whatever, no one's gonna care. No one's gonna do anything like people did it for many of years.
It's hard.
And I
funded his child. Yeah, all that.
And I was having a conversation with my friends because we were talking about, I brought it up a few times as far as like the mental health of especially Black men when they see themselves, in positions to where they're, being murdered or whatever the case may be. And they see this consistently and what that does for them. And so I was talking to my friends and I was like, there's a lot of people, me being one of those people, like I can't watch the surviving R. Kelly thing. Like those girls look like me. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like those girls look like me. So when we talk about Black men and that, like those are all police officers. That's a Black man that's supposed to be able to protect the women that are around him. He should have been protecting these girls, and he was doing the exact opposite. He was a predator of these girls. And so it's like, why would that be something that we would just accept and be okay with, and to be like, hey, we're gonna step in the name of, no, fuck him. Like He does not care about his community, and for us to still support it, it's ridiculous. It really
Come on,
is ridiculous.
Stage.
But what if you bought the
gospel?
Thank you.
But are you Humvee?
But what if you bought the CD and you could listen to it without any money going towards him at all?
No,
Okay, well, listen.
Shut up, Chase.
No.
I am very
It's 2 a.m.
I'm very supportive.
Just better check my message.
I'm very supportive of the movement with the women, or like.
No, I agree with Stacey on everything.
Like
Definitely
everything that Stacey says, but then there's songs that when I hear that song, I don't necessarily think of R. Kelly. I think about like where I was.
And that's what music is, right? That's what music is.
That's what it should do somewhat.
Right. Yeah.
But there's some songs that I can't listen to because when you really start to dig deep into music, you really start to understand and like, wait a minute. That don't sound right.
They pulled it from a place. He wrote all those songs. He pulled it from somewhere.
Like, okay.
That's true too.
He wrote Man in the Mirror from Michael Jackson. I really can't listen to that song.
He wrote Age Ain't Nothing But a Number for
Age Ain't Nothing But a Number.
Man in the Mirror is fire.
Man in the Mirror is fire.
Okay, but still, he's talking about himself, even though it was for Michael Jackson. But,
But I hear what you're saying, but like when you listen to it as a person, it takes you to like
Man in the Mirror doesn't do anything for me because I'm not a man.
Whatever song that remember.
Man in the Mirror, equal opportunity.
Remember the time.
No, fuck that shit. No. Remember the time. Remember the Time is one of my songs anyway. Remember the Time is reminds me of Coming to America. Mm-hmm. I'm a big Eddie Murphy fan, so
it takes me to I like to dance.
You like to dance. Oh, okay.
You better do it to him.
Okay, all right. Well, like
that poor dog, bro. My nigga, just wait. Like, please.
Lala, go ahead. Go.
No, I can't go. Like, that's wrong. That's rude.
Please get him some pedigree.
It's not, okay, let me just give I have 3 dogs, and one of them is older. So and the other, I have a girl dog that she just like is aggressive. She just she's territorial. So she likes to mess with him. If he starts sniffing on her, trying to, she don't take no shit. So.
Oh wow. So that's what's happening downstairs. He not
hungry. That's what you say. That's what's happening downstairs.
Yeah, but that's all day.
Big dogs.
Huh?
Are these small dogs or big dogs?
I have a English bulldog, a basset hound, and a beagle mix.
You have such cool dogs.
Yeah. Normally the beagle's always in the camera frame, but I have her downstairs.
Jessica has dogs as well as Stacey.
Stacey got dogs?
Stacey, your dog gone?
No.
What you don't like?
She don't want a dog no more.
You don't like your dog?
What kind of dog you got, Stacey?
He's a butthead. Like,
he's a English hound or some shit like that.
A what?
She don't even care.
He's like one of those hunting looking dogs. Like
we found out it's foxhound. He's an English foxhound.
Oh, he bark a lot too.
He has like one of those high pitched barks.
See, I got 2 hound dogs, and the thing is, if all 3 of the dogs are barking, we know something's up.
We have a Saint Bernard. He's cool.
So are we done with R. Kelly? We're done with him?
We're done.
Yeah, we're done.
Right.
We're not.
Thank you, Stacey.
Thank you, Stacey. Now I can't listen to like Ignition or some other stuff.
No, okay.
You know it's on my CD.
You want to put a key? He's putting keys in underage ignition.
That's what he's doing.
I don't want to do that, Stacey.
I don't want to do that. I have cars. I want to put the ignition. I want to put the key into the ignition of the car.
Oh my God!
Make sure she grown.
Make sure she grown.
That is mandatory. What are we talking about?
Right.
We don't know.
Okay. We don't know.
2002
God.
And that you nasty bastards. Y'all like them young.
Well, who is y'all? How's what?
Huh?
Make sure.
Make
what
sure.
Is she talking about? I'm
make sure your car's at least a 2002.
Oh, 2000.
Make sure it's
older.
or older.
Gotta go off that used lot. Can't go to
can't
the
get,
new
yeah, try to go to get a new car. What's wrong with you? Push to start looking at it. Get your push to start looking at it. With a fob. You want a fob?
You better get that key.
What else you got, homie?
Get that key.
I guess. Did you guys listen to the album from? Nobody listened. Wait.
No. I know what you're
I won't
talking.
Be here. Did V listen to it? V, did you listen to the album? She probably didn't listen to it.
She didn't. She ain't put nothing in the chat.
Tiana Taylor.
So I listened to it the other last Tuesday when I went on my walk.
Ooh.
The whole thing. You listened to the whole thing?
The whole thing while I did my 4 miles.
You walked a while.
Oh Lord, jeez.
That's why I'm getting fined by the day, baby. I'm getting fined by the day. 4 miles a day.
Okay.
So how was the album?
Shut up, Humpy. I enjoyed the album. So the album made me want to fall in love. It wanted me to go through a breakup and kick his ass and then fall back in love with him again and just be so,
That's what I'm talking about.
embrace everything, embracing love. But you can understand that as a woman going through her different struggles. So like I really enjoyed it. Now, is it something that I would put in the CD? Well, I don't have a CD player, but would it be something that would be in rotation all the time?
Mm-hmm.
Just a few songs.
Yeah. Well, so name a couple of the songs that so I can listen to those. I don't want to have to listen.
I don't know the whole. I had to
pull it up.
It's like 20 some
songs. It's not that bad. If you can do the album takes about an hour.
The intro is intense as hell.
The intro is hot. That's the thing though. Like I noticed that lately with music, when it comes out, I have to be either doing my walking, or I'm in the car to really get a feel of
23 songs on there.
It
just
ain't that.
Have you concentrate on music?
But because if you realize a lot of songs are not even super long.
Yeah, skits.
Minutes, 2:30, 1:27.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Loki is good with Erykah Badu.
That was
good.
that
was hard.
That one is really, really good. Erykah Badu is supposed to help her deliver her baby. She's gonna be her
next
doula.
kid. Yeah.
Yep, she's gonna be her doula.
Yeah, I just been listening to Girls in the Hood.
Girls in the Hood.
Girls in the Hood.
Oh, Megan.
Girls in the Hood.
What's that?
One thing that I hated was Beyonce should have been on there. Beyonce should have been.
Dude, what? Beyonce can't be on every damn thing. Shit, give her a break. She got kids. And she got a husband. Damn.
And she got a husband. What is Girls in the Hood?
Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh, it's
with the sample of Boys in the Hood.
Yeah. Oh, that's the song that she was
that's what we were talking about earlier.
Megan Thee Stallion is amazing, man.
Megan Thee Stallion is amazing. She's very talented. I have to admit that I really like City Girl song Jobs. Have you heard that, Stace?
Works. Places to go.
Huh?
Who?
City Girls is a song called Jobs.
Oh, I don't listen to City Girls.
Oh,
whoa!
I don't listen to City Girls.
What's wrong with them? They too good for you?
That's a little too like.
It's too far.
It's like you got the Girls in the Hood, and it's like okay, I can ride through the hood, but like to me, City Girls is sitting in the hood. Like it's just
they on the porch. They on the porch.
They on the porch for real.
They get flued out.
We're gonna review the City Girls next week.
That song go hard. She said, I bitch, I am a fucking job. Like
to that point. Right.
Yeah.
So
that's like, to me, City Girls, in a way, there's every little one of these artists, they got like that one little hit, and that's like kind of like a little motivation. Like, you like, okay, all right, that could be on my workout playlist. I'm going to get through this workout.
Got you.
Bitch, I am the job,
I'm going to check it out just because you said so. Make sure you check it out too, Stace.
Yeah, I don't know. You gonna
Come on, you gotta be open-minded, bro.
You gotta be open-minded, Stace.
But I think that's what you have to do with all kinds of music right now. You have to be a little bit more open-minded. The way the world, what's going on in the world right now, shit.
I don't want to open my mind to the City Girls. I don't know.
I just feel like you might need to.
I don't know.
I think you need to, Stace.
What about the city?
I think Megan Thee Stallion and City Girls are really similar, no?
They are not similar to me. Okay,
huh?
they're not.
Sound like the sound.
Right.
City Girls it's like who?
They're a little more ratchet.
Like the music.
Yeah, City Girls.
Yeah, they still. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, they more ratchet, but they are. They would be. I think they would
I'm
still
not saying
be.
they sound alike. I'm saying like the music is.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean,
It's
it's the
similar.
same
As far as what they're talking
genre of
It's the
song.
same genre of rap.
Yes. But I can listen to the City Girls music, but I can't listen to them talk. That's a whole. I feel like I done got dumb about
That makes
every
sense.
every
and
word that come out there.
That probably is a problem for me too. Like, at least I know she in college. You know, she could articulate a sentence. They
Hey,
can't even do that.
You gotta realize.
they don't have to.
No offense to anybody from Florida,
have to.
but they're from Florida.
Look at
Shout out to everybody in Florida. What up?
God damn.
Thanks,
Actually, they all got.
thanks for checking out Humvee's house party.
And they just left.
Look, I'm like, my sister's from Florida. She was on, but she's not on anymore. Hey,
Bruh.
girl.
But I'm just saying.
It's the same genre of rap though.
It's the same genre.
It's just like, but they got a lot of these young boys, or YNGs and
YBNs.
WXYs, YBNs.
I can't tell any of them.
A
apart.
number of those a number of those youngsters.
I can't tell none.
Man,
of
if
those
you want to talk about somebody talking about them the old people, that's too many.
Yeah,
Young
you don't know now. Yeah.
all the acronyms.
It's a lot of youngs.
Yeah.
They
A lot
outdoing
of
the
acronyms.
Lils. The Lils was lit. Lils was lit. And I'm
Yeah,
not saying
Lil
young is bad,
Wayne.
but none of them make me want to continue to listen.
Mm.
Yeah.
Speaking of young, can we talk about NBA YoungBoy and Jay Prince?
What?
No, I won't.
Tell us the story. I don't know.
What are you talking about? Are you talking
NBA
about that
YoungBoy and
little?
Jay Prince.
Are you talking about that bullshit that was on Twitter?
Ooh.
Because that's what it is.
Is that what you're talking about?
That's what it is.
That little Twitter beef.
It was a Twitter beef that no one else cares about unless you're in Houston. So we can move along.
Okay. All right.
Yep. We can move along.
There it is. If Lala said it's some bullshit, it's some bullshit.
This is some fucking bullshit. We ain't got time to be playing with Jay Prince old ass and all that.
Hey, well, King Kong Pete, what were you talking about before we hit record? You were talking about something that women do.
Oh, the rap.
Before we get out of here, you gotta talk about.
You gotta put them on game.
The leave. You talking about the it's the walk out the door, it's like walking out of a dude's life apparently. So this is this was an
I don't do it like how you're about to explain it. When it's
right,
not,
but this was an inside scoop from a friend of mine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now, she's a young lady in Dallas who's actually about to get married, but before
why you gotta put out? First of all, why do y'all do that? Why y'all gotta put out? Just tell the scenario. You ain't gotta.
Listen. Let me tell my story the way I want to tell my goddamn story. But
old King Palin P's story time.
guys, get a pillow and a blanket. Could you mind taking a nap?
It's gonna be a while. No, this is King. Okay, so we got King Palin story time. Bet. So long story short, young lady, she got tired of a dude, and we always would like call each other and talk about the crazy people in our lives. So she said this is what she used to do, or what she did. She will, not necessarily tell him it's over with yet. She would, slowly, get rid of him from, Snapchat and, like the lower tier of her, of her social media. Then she will move forward and then do Instagram, Facebook, right before. So that's a second step.
Okay.
Then is telling him and then blocking him, something like that. So it's like he doesn't even know.
Yeah, we've talked about this before on our podcast. How to properly ghost somebody. That was her steps of
it was like her 3 or 4 step plan to ghosting a guy.
Now, ladies, since you heard the story, do you guys agree with it, or is that too many steps, or
it's too much effort? It's too much effort.
So I don't believe in blocking you because I want you to see that I'm motherfucking happy that I moved on.
That's that anger right there. You saw her,
right.
You saw her throat. Her whole throat started shaking on his ass.
I don't know if y'all, I mean, like, I have a
Motherfucker.
podcast, and my podcast is called Play No Games Podcast, and I literally play no motherfucking
She
games.
is not
so
with the shit. So
I am
And
not
she
with
plays
the
no
shit.
games at Humvee's house party too.
Yeah,
apparently.
no games. I don't think that. I think that people nowadays get so sensitive about different things.
Mhm.
People don't understand how to take the word no
Mhm.
or I'm not interested. So it will make people like your story have to do things like that and block people because
That makes sense.
dang it, I gotta remove you because clearly you don't understand no means no.
Yeah, that's
Or
one
I
of
don't, and I don't want, I'm not interested in you. I had someone actually message me yesterday and said, every time I message you, you tell me you're running errands. I said, well, what else you want me to tell you? Like,
I don't know. The way I look at it is a little. I agree with what you're saying. I look at it a little bit differently though, and in that if you really think about how things used to be, you didn't have a whole bunch of motherfuckers in your phone that you see on a regular basis, right?
Right.
So many ways
So
to access you.
so many ways to access you, and you accidentally accessing them, right? So in other words, you might, okay, I'm a person who, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to block you. I don't have to not know that you exist, right? But there is like your subconscious, right? So I'm scrolling on Instagram and I see a picture of you. You're gonna automatically, you know who the person is because you recognize them. Recognize them means that you have memories of that person. So now you are now allowing yourself to subconsciously think about that person. It might come up later on, right? So in all situations, sometimes it's healthy to do so because you may not need to. You don't need so many people in your mind every day. Period.
correct. I think you have a good valid point. You let go of toxicity.
Right.
If that's
And I think for me, because I don't really delete anybody. I don't really block anybody. I don't really do that. Just because I don't feel like anyone that I've ever like let in or talked to, like it's ever been just like a negative or very toxic situation. You know what I'm saying? Like we could not talk and it's cool. I'm gonna see you, you see me, we cool. Like I just haven't had the interactions with guys to where I was like, I gotta go through this 8-step process to try to block you out of my life. If I'm gonna block you out, I'm gonna just block you.
I'm gonna
like,
delete you.
I don't have those situations to where I may have only had one where I might have just like deleted.
She knows she'd block about 19 dudes.
No, I really don't. Like every person that I've ever even talked to now, like we're still friends on social media. We still like we're cool. Like I haven't had situations where it's like I don't fuck with you or I gotta block you, or it's like it's never like I'm not an extra person when it comes to like dealing with like dating and stuff like we don't get along. Cool. I still think you're a cool person. I obviously went on a date with you. Like it was something we got to get there, so that's cool. But
It's something we got to get there.
I feel like people just need to be honest, and if you like just respect somebody when they say they're not interested. But also be open enough with a person. Just say, hey man, like I think you cool, but I don't think this is gonna go where you think this is gonna go.
I've been on a date before, and this was like the first time it happened to me, and this is after like a whole bunch of dating, but we went on a date. It was nice. We had food. We talked for like 2 hours, but at the end of it, it just wasn't like that connection or whatever. Yeah. And he walked me to my car, like did all that, and we left. And I think I was even like texting Stacy about like, oh, this date, whatever. And I'm like trying to figure out like how do you, but then he texted me like an hour later, and it was like, hey, our date, it was nice. You seem really cool. I obviously don't think there was a connection, but I appreciate your time. And I'm like, oh, like, how nice was that?
He took your line.
Right. Yeah, instead of like both of us ghosting each other, just not talking, there was like a nice, I don't know, adult
closure.
Nice closure.
Hey, you're cool. I'm cool. We're
both cool. Like, we just don't connect.
It's just not us.
Right.
I'm just not into you.
Right. Yeah. I think there is a good reason for it. There have been like a number of people, because we're talking about on like a relationship sense, but like there's other occasions when like it might be a dude. Like they had a guy at one point that was like a friend, not really a friend of the family. He was kind of like in the family. Yes. But he saw me out. Like he would always like stuff. You know what I'm saying? He saw me out, lied about what he saw when I was out to my family.
What?
Right. Lied about what he saw when I was out, and then still hit me like, hey, bro, we should link up. Dude, you just told my brother some BS. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, those type of people, they don't deserve to see you win.
DB said he ugly.
Right. What, the dude ugly?
The dude, yeah. What you talking about?
He said the dude ugly. But yeah, it's
That's
like
what
some people don't deserve to see you win. You know what I'm saying?
You know, and that's I mean, you're right. A lot of people do not deserve to see certain people win. I was having a conversation with a friend, and she was with my weight loss journey or whatever. She said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Well, I got rid of people that were bringing me down.
Come on.
The people who were making me not feel a certain way. If you had anything negative to say about me, you got to get up out of my life. Right. I don't care who you are. You can be my blood. You can be my friend, whatever. But if you don't want to see me win, what's the point? But misery loves company. There's so many miserable people out here in this world, and they're like wasting people's time. That's like, don't even do it. Like, just keep it pushing. Like, I mean, especially now when we in quarantine, why do you want to be with somebody that makes you so miserable?
Bruh, and they might have a Rona.
And they had a Rona. Shit.
If you don't get him some fluids, get the fuck out of my house.
God, no. And that's another thing that I need to bring up.
What you said?
Oh, shit.
You said fluids.
Hey, David.
Hobosexuals are in full effect with the Rona, okay? You guys? So I need you guys to pay attention. If you see somebody creeping in and trying to be in a relationship and always want to be at your house and stuff, and they don't have a home, they're only in a relationship with you.
Oh, girl, you were scaring me. I was like...
She said homeless people?
I thought you said homosexual.
That's what I thought she said, too.
Hobo.
Don't nobody say hobo no more.
We would have ended this show right.
No, you have to listen. You gotta listen you gotta listen with your ears. Hobosexual.
We all heard the same thing.
Everybody who does not know or who has never listened to me thinks that I say homo. I'm not saying homo. I'm not like that.
No, we don't think you are.
Homeless men.
Come on.
Oh, homeless men. Okay.
You just got that?
But this is the thing. It's not just
the whole time.
Hobo is not just a homosexual is not just a man. It could be a female too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Trust me.
Hobos
These bitches out here. Yeah, they don't discriminate at all. Homosexuals, for a woman, she might start bringing her goddamn kids and then move them kids up.
A whole child is in your house.
We should. Okay, I'm assuming we all have people that are in about the same age group as. We shouldn't be accepting. You shouldn't be doing that. Homeless.
I understand that we shouldn't be homeless, but there are these stragglers around that have, like I said, they've lived a toxic life or they did wrong and they've never been able to fully recover. Or they're people who just want to take from people, those moochers, those people who just want to take, I'm going to take everything from you and then I'm going to move along and go find someone else.
Take all your energy and bounce.
Right. So just be careful. Be mindful with the Rona. Make sure
you say homeless people in your house with their kids with the Rona. It's rough as hell.
Shit is rough. Let me tell you, I told y'all it's almost hurricane season is coming in full effect. And somebody they're gonna be looking for some shelter. Okay.
Oh my God.
The Rona.
Looking for shelter. Shelter, not a home. Shelter. Just 2 sticks and a cover. That's a shelter.
Hey.
On top of the fact that they say they were supposed to get an additional stimulus check, so they on the prowl. They on the prowl. Like, how can I get in and fit?
Why I can't have a stimulus check?
I heard that. I heard about that.
Come on, any kind of check. I don't care what kind of check.
Hey, with all these, with all this access to people, there should be no way you should have a hobo in your presence at all.
We know Humpy. We know Humpy because you got so much access to people.
You see, he to the street. You see, he in the street.
Bam,
No,
bam, in the
That
street.
boy is in the city right now, ladies and gentlemen.
He be in the city.
He is out there.
So just a tip of advice, if I would give some. So we have all this access to people as far as like their social media pages. We can Google them. We can see their LinkedIn. And I don't know if people know this or think about it, especially while dating. But if you know what counties they're in or they're around, you should probably look up if they've ever like been arrested or like their record. You can look that up as well.
Public
I've
record.
been surprised.
And if you got I'm just gonna tell you, if you got a login, you can make a login. You ain't gotta pay for it for Harris County. I know this is like showing out little investigation on me, but and enough for the lifetime.
Oh, look me up.
You just need basic information, just basic. Their name and their birthday,
and that's it.
Yeah, it's very.
Don't ever tell anybody what you're going in.
Sometimes you can just put in, depending on the website or the county, you can just put in their name too, like their full name, and it'll pull up everybody who has that name.
And if you have Verizon, you know, if I was you,
she got all the information about it.
Hold on, who is this?
If I were you,
Verizon
really tells on people.
Come on, Verizon.
Your phone is not.
You might want to get to AT&T.
If your phone is not in your name, it will pop up on Verizon in the person's name. And that
yeah. Ingrid.
No, if it's not your mama, if it ain't in your mama name,
your name
your girl, and your girl name.
Right.
That's how they get caught. That's
Look
how
at you, brother.
So just a little tip out there.
That's just a little tip. I ain't gonna give y'all all my game.
Since we're giving tips, hey guys, if you're one of those guys out there, and you have a side girl, make sure that your actual girl, when she get your new cell phone for Christmas, she gets it in your name. Just say,
for real.
Apps on it.
I like that.
God.
No, but serious, I'm telling y'all, I am serious. You got to be a little bit more careful.
Y'all need to watch. Everybody needs to watch Athlete A. It's on Netflix.
Oh, I just saw that.
Is that about the guy that was with some girls?
This dude is horrible, bro. And everybody trusted because it was the United States Gymnastics, right? Okay. USAG. And the guy was he was a child molester.
Wow.
He was a child molester.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't want to watch this shit, bro.
Well, because people need to be mindful. Right. And you want to hear the album.
His music, though. His music.
Be informed.
No, I think people...
Be informed. You're right.
Need to be informed because the guy worked for United States Gymnastics. All the parents trusted him because he worked for United States Gymnastics. Also, United States Gymnastics, their laws or whatever, their information and shit was... The way they wrote it, they don't turn nothing in. So if somebody actually had a complaint, it was like they had to sign it, the parent had to sign it, or they had to have a witness. But they all want to be in gymnastics. So it's like they're not going to snitch like that.
Right.
So it's over 100 and some girls. It's ridiculous. They're kids.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it's wrong, period, but they're kids, so like their minds can be... They're competitive, so they think that what's happening. I didn't know about it. If you get a kid when they're young, and give them like a type of competitive mindset or like how to be coached and things like that, they grow up with it. So they think that all this stuff is supposed to be normal. So she thought what was happening. The kids thought that what was happening to them was supposed to happen. They thought that's how they felt better.
All kids. That's all kids that are molested.
They're very impressionable, right? That's just kids in general.
Yeah, but the word impressionable just doesn't do it to me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, you can literally make me feel like that's how it's supposed to be. That's different to me. But
So as a little kid, yes, because you're taught as a little kid, listen to adults, don't talk back to adults, respect adults, and then you have an adult come here and they're like, hey, don't tell nobody this is normal, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Right.
Happens.
That's all kids, especially when they're young like that. All of them think that that's normal or that they're following rules or like that's all kids.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So y'all should watch it. But
That's like, I mean, that's like, oof. I'm gonna watch it eventually, but not
Eventually, yeah, right.
Yeah, I mean, I just it's good to be informed.
because like right now I'm on a whole nother movement. I'm into these audiobooks like crazy.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, So which one are you listening to right now?
Right now, I am on the new Jim Crow. I'll probably be done
you
with
on
that
that
tomorrow.
word? Yeah, that's what's up. Do that.
Yeah,
so it's kind of like hard for me to listen. Well, it's not, but I'm trying to like decide: should I pick up a book and read, or should I
read, my brother?
Or should I just
okay?
Read, my brother.
I like Audible because to me right now, since there are so many podcasts and my favorite podcast may not be on the same wavelength that I'm on, right. I may not need to hear them right now. I need something else to cleanse my soul.
Makes sense.
And it also helps me as a podcaster so I can be able to inform other people. Because right now, that's what we need to do is inform one another.
Right.
And everybody, people want to be woke. I make this joke about, Black people are trying to stay woke. I'm gonna need you to really be real woke.
And don't read.
And don't read a damn thing.
I'm definitely not woke.
I'm not woke. That's why I'm saying. Like, I'm not.
You just gotta get the braids. People could be woke with just braids and some kind of African print, and you woke.
Okay.
That's woke.
That's true.
That's ridiculous. But
they'll tell you they're woke. They'll let you know about everything and tell you about this person.
Brother. Right.
This brother got dashiki on. He woke.
Yeah, and he got a bean pie.
Just got that punch though right there. It's like,
I mean, it's
I'm just people read.
Huh?
I'm just reading to read. Like I have How to Be an Anti-Racist by Ibram X, and then I have
didn't know they made that book. That's good.
Hidden Rules of Race, which is about like economics and how I guess oppression and the economics.
Those both are on my list.
So are you reading or are you listening?
I'm reading. I wish I could do audio, but I need to actually like look at the words, and if I don't understand something, I have to stop and like look it up, or if I didn't get a certain section, I have to go and look that up. So like when I'm reading, I could literally highlight it or stop, put a pencil in it.
She's studying the book. See, that's what she's doing. Yes, that is different. You are reading for understanding, lady. That is amazing. See, some of us, we just read, don't know the word, skip it.
Well,
no, you have a teacher.
But I like to read. It's about the topic, but it's also I like to read. So if
that's great.
I try to read a lot.
So. Reading time with Jess.
There's so many different there's so many different books that I'm like, oh my God, I want to read it. But then I get like overwhelmed and have anxiety about how thick the book is. Like,
oh my God. And what font is this? Is this for?
And
the font, right?
Yeah,
what size is this?
That book has a lot of like economic terms in it and stuff like that. So you feel like you're kind of reading an economics book. So you have to stop and be like, okay, well, I could either just go past that and just fuck that whole little segment, or I could stop and be like, what did they just say? And then
I feel like listening helps it being embedded in my memory, so I understand
that too.
And
everybody has different ways of learning.
So like I'm a visual learner.
Whatever floats your boat. So
whatever you
audible or reading. So
documentaries too, make sure you watch them. They're very informative.
Yeah, I've been on those. Like I told y'all, Greg Carr, check it out, bro.
The what?
You learn a lot. The guy Greg Carr.
You said you told me.
I need to. Man. Yeah, it'll make you want to read and get into the audiobooks as well if you really care about either your people or learning about the whole struggle of Black people. Either way.
I have something else to tell you guys.
Oh wow!
Shit.
You guys should feel
your dog passed up.
Shout out to everybody watching the show, man.
Y'all should be this is gonna shock some people because I'm gonna record this on my own podcast. I can't believe it. I think I'm no longer gonna be a Cowboys fan.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be deep.
It's deep. I am going to now be a New England Patriots fan because
Cam
moved there. Because Cam got a choppy job, y'all. Cam got a job. I am so proud of that black man. He got a job. I'm
happy he got a job. But I don't think they're gonna do
but also another thing though, no, that was just a joke. I don't know if I really am.
Brady and the Buccaneers not gonna do nothing either. So.
Huh?
Tom Brady.
I do not think that Tom Brady will be able to play in the NFC division.
Why?
Because he is an AFC football. AFC football is totally different than NFC football. So in order for you to get all those good old tidbits, you need to listen to Play No Games podcast.
Play No Games podcast. Yeah.
She just plugged the hell out of her
It's
shit.
a good way to end the show, man.
I like how she plugged that. Who is she plugged?
King Colin
If
P.
you click below, you'll be over to my link over here.
All right. Jessica Lola.
It's called branding,
so much
baby.
for joining us today, man. It was a great show. Very informative.
Appreciate it.
Hey, y'all put your information out there so they can get a hold of you.
Ladies.
Follow me at Jessica Lola 51 on Instagram, and you should also go to our podcast page, Houston I'm Just Saying, and our YouTube page, Houston I'm Just Saying, and our Twitter account, Houston I'm Just Saying.
Hey.
All the good stuff.
Yeah.
There it is. King.
Some new content to post soon.
I thought Stacey would go next because she's a lady.
No.
You're the guest.
Oh, shit. I didn't know how this goes. My bad.
Okay. See, he ain't got no structure.
Trying to run the show, Chase.
Wow. No, not at all. I'm sorry. My bad. King, so King Colin P, Instagram, one of the three of Houston, I'm Just Saying. Also check out It Drops When It Drops. Different guys on that one have Humvee and DB most of the time. And then we have infamous Booby Smiles on there as well, doing all of our quick news.
What up, Bobby?
Bobby, where you at? But yeah, check us out, man. That's it. That's all I got.
That's it, man. Stace.
I'm Stace Ari, Instagram, Stace_Ari, and follow all the Houston I'm Just Saying pages.
That's your YouTube page.
What'd you say? What'd you say? I didn't hear what you said.
I was lost. I missed all.
Lala.
Yeah.
I don't know what just happened.
I don't know what happened either. It's your girl Lala_speaks. Follow me on Instagram, and you can also follow Play No Games podcast. I will be dropping some good episodes pretty shortly.
Ooh, some good content.
Yeah.
Play no game.
Play no motherfucking games.
God damn, all right.
Why is she about to fight somebody right now?
Right,
it's not even about me fighting. It's just
It's about playing no game.
What does that mean? It's just
It's just, you know what I'm saying?
You want to know something?
I think we all have to check it out now because it's just that means something. That is different.
My thing is, like, lately, everybody, Black people feel like they are able to show their Blackness a little bit more. Right. I think women also need to understand you need to embrace yourself and you need to speak your mind and don't just be, corner. You can go up against the big dogs. You can go head to head.
I agree with that.
I agree.
Don't just be,
No, don't be meek and mild.
Pop
off.
I like that.
I
like that. That's it. We had a good show. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Everybody that's watching us. Humvee's house party. DB, what up? Why? Sandy, Clark. Who else? David. V. We love you.
Get better, V. Because we did miss you. Please get better. I
want to hear your Corona story, too.
Oh, girl. Oh, Jesus.
Come back, man. Feeling better than ever.
I hope you're feeling better.
Orange juice.
Ben the damn fool.
That boy name is Shabazz.
Oh, Shabazz and Ben the damn fool. Ben the damn fool's nickname is Mr. Black Nasty. So
it is Black Nasty on there.
Y'all got too much going on, bro.
All right, everybody. We'll see you guys next week. Shout out Humvee's house party.
And he gonna break his damn computer. I ain't even.
And then he gonna need another one. He gonna be doing this shit from his phone.
Yep.
It took 2 years for this one to come in.
Got you, Humvee.
Let's see.